What's up YouTube, Esd here. Alright, I am feeling extremely adventurous today. I'm gonna go ahead and sort of jump the gun a little bit here. I was originally gonna wait to do this when I got this thing fixed. It's time, at least right now I feel like it's time, to finally go from Snow Leopard to Mountain Lion, because Snow Leopard is starting to feel like what Windows XP feels like to me now. You know, I have my school laptop runs Windows 7 now, and I absolutely love Windows 7. And I think I'd really like Mac OS X Lion, or Mountain Lion, you know, this sort of the same way. I mean, you know, I'm getting, you know, I do really enjoy Snow Leopard. I've always liked that, you know, the, what's it, I don't even know what it's called, honestly. Like Aqua or something. I'm not really sure. Theme, whatever, you know, I guess UI base or whatever. I've always really enjoyed that, but I feel like it's time to move on. What my plans are for today is to at least purchase the installer, and I would like to put the installer on this flash drive, so that way it's a bootable flash drive and I can boot to this and actually install it from here. So this is a 4 GB flash drive, by the way. I hope that's enough. I'm pretty sure it would be. Alright, Control-Alt-Delete. Oh, not Control-Alt-Delete. I'm so used to that. Anyway, we're going to log in here. No peeping as I type my password. No, you can't see it that well. Alright, so here we go. Let's go ahead and get you guys a better view of the screen. Okay, that works out a little better. Hopefully you guys can see the screen okay, so let me move this stuff out of the way. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this flash drive here. I really don't think there's anything on here, honestly. I mean, this flash drive, and this computer even, you know, this computer isn't really backed up. But honestly, if I lose all my data on here, that's not the end of the world at all. Because most of the stuff that I have on here, in fact, pretty much all of the stuff I have on here, it's just me messing around. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 files, but honestly, all my data, at least, you know, as of now, I mean, you know, isn't all that important to me. But anyway, I love this built-in USB port on the keyboard. Seriously, I love that. It's blinking. All right, there we go. So this is in safe mode right now, so it's not going to be able to recognize it because it's, you know, on the NTFS, I think. So let's open up disk utility. Let's see what we could do with that. Yeah, as you can see, it's set to the, let's see, MS-DOS FAT32, as you might be able to see right there. So that's not going to do. Excuse me. Let's go and kill that. What we're going to do, I'm not even going to bother checking what's on this flash drive. Honestly, I don't even really care what's on the flash drive. I'm just going to do this. Erase. And what I want to do, I think I want to do Mac OS Extended Journaled. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this, Mac OS X Mountain Lion. Should I put, yeah, well, if I put install there, that's going to be a huge name. No, whatever. No, it's not. Let's just call it OS X Mountain Lion. That's simple enough. Alright. Like I said, boom. Let's just do it. You know what I mean? Let's just do it. Bam. Alright, so it's erasing. It shouldn't take that long. It's only 4 gigs, so hopefully that's big enough. I think it should be. Actually, I really want to do it on a CD. That's what I was hoping to do. But I watched a video actually today, and it kind of semi-inspired me to just maybe go ahead and look into doing this. But these CDs here, they're CDs, so they're going to be too small anyway. But they have to be dual layer or something. I don't know what that means. I guess just like maybe double-sided or something. I'm not sure. But whatever the case, that's not going to do. So this has been erased, and it actually is recognized up here. You know, this is the flash drive. Go and make a new folder and everything, which I'm not going to do. Now, what I'm going to do, I am in a horrible spot in terms of Wi-Fi connectivity. Look at this. just look at this. This is like the worst thing ever about this house. Look at that. That's honestly, that is amazing that I even get even the slightest amount of Wi-Fi because of how friggin' long this house is. So what I have to do here, because no matter what happens today, I'm purchasing OS X Mountain Lion, alright? I'm buying it, okay? I'm going to make the install disk today, no matter what, okay? Unless if limitations in safe mode and I can't do that, whatever. I'm going to do that, but I definitely need to download it with a faster connection. So I'm actually going to move my entire setup. Yes, I'm going to go that far. I'm going to move my entire setup to the other side of the house. So, at that, we need to shut this down, because it's not a laptop, unfortunately. That'd be nice if you really want a MacBook Pro. Alright, here we go. Bam. Let's go ahead, unhook everything, move it to another room where I can plug it into Ethernet. We'll do this. That was really a hard slam. That I didn't even mean to be hard, but whatever. Anyway, here we go. And bam, here we are. We're on the floor of the bonus room. Sorry about the TV. You know what? I'm going to do that. Originally I wasn't going to, but it might cause issues with the copyright police. Where's mute? There it is. Makes no sense to me whatsoever, but whatever. Anyway, let's do this. Alright, let's do this. You'll note that the bog was really muted, or really muffled, because it's actually bouncing off of a carpet, as opposed to my desk. It usually sounds a lot more rich, clear, and bassy when it bounces off a hard desk. But I won't, yeah, whatever. Alright, there's the safe mode bar. Let's go ahead and wait for this boot up. And bam! It's finishing up its boot up process. It's usually much more instantaneous when it's not in safe mode. Anyway. Actually, if after I install OS X Mountain Lion on it, it might be slower. Anyway, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull up the App Store. Alright, and what I'm going to do, I love this, you know, this is a smaller screen than what, look at that flashy, isn't that great? Gotta love safe mode. Here it is right here. Look at that. That's going to be awesome. What was I going to say? Oh yeah. You know, the nice thing about this big screen that I have here is that, you know, it's nice and big, even though it is smaller than the current largest model. In fact, the 24-inch was discontinued, and this is a 24-inch monitor. But, you know, what I'm going to be able to do is, while this is downloading, I can just sort of either minimize it, or, you know, if I wanted to maybe keep it up or something, whatever, I can easily move this over here. And actually, I'll do this with Safari, because I have my Google Chrome Windows set to a very specific size, but, you know. And look at this. Look at this. I love this big screen. You know, I can still sort of, you know, have a decent size web browser going. Right, alongside it, whatever, you get the idea. I mean, you know, that's pretty decent right there. I like that. But anyway, that's not the point of this. What the point of this is that we're going to buy this software. Alright? And another thing I like about Apple, seriously, Windows users, tell me the last time you spent $20 on an operating system. When was the last time you spent $20 on an operating system? Tell me, please. Because that just doesn't happen with Windows. So look at this. Check it out. Look, I'm serious. $19.99. You see that? Full-fledged operating system. That just doesn't happen with Windows. Buy now. Alright, gonna enter my Apple ID. Okay, and my password. By the way, ever since David DeFranco made his video on like Mac shortcuts and whatnot, the tab key is like my best friend when it comes to entering these forms. Look at that. Ain't that a cute little dude? So, this download process should take a few moments. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't have the best internet speed in the world, but that shouldn't take, well, it should take, you know, less than 6 days or whatever it would take if I were doing it in my room. And, yeah, it should be a more reliable connection. But while that's downloading, I'm going to look up an article or a sort of tutorial on the internet, and I guess I can close this, can't I? Yeah, I guess I can. And while that downloads away, I'm going to pop open my Google Chrome, an article on how to do that, on how to set up this USB flash drive here, and then we'll be set. So I don't know how long it's going to take. The bar isn't moving at all. Now my internet is blinking away, though the router is, so something's happening, but you know, there's not a whole lot of activity there. But anyway, whatever. I'll be back to you guys when that's done or something. And I'll probably be back in my room because, you know, I'm shooting this right now because I'm the only one here. You know, it's kind of weird doing this with people around me, so whatever. Anyway, I'll be right back to you guys. Wow, check out that download speed. Oh my goodness. It's awesome, isn't it? Yeah, this is like top quality ISP. You know, you know, it's like, this is the as good as it gets. I mean, you know, yeah. What else is slightly worrying is look at the size of the actual file. Alright, if you don't see it right away, see that right there? 4.3 gigabytes. So I'm going to need a bigger flash drive. Luckily, I have plenty of those. Okay, so what I've got going on right here, I've got a flash drive plugged into this computer. Alright, this is my school laptop, and what it's doing is backing up my flash drive from last year. I have some files on it that I like to keep, so I'm backing it up, but it's going to take a little while because, you know, it's a flash drive. It doesn't have the best transfer speed in the world, but, you know, once that's all done, what I'm going to do is, over here at Disk Utility, what I'm going to do, once this thing is done backing up, the flash drive backing up is a 16 gigabyte flash drive. That is plenty. And it's got about 6 gigs remaining, so there you go. That's how much data I have on there, and I don't want to lose any of it. That was my school flash drive for last year. I've got things on there like my original copy of my resume and such, which is updated now. I've already updated it, but whatever. I'd still like to keep some of that stuff. I think I have like a few other things that I don't want to lose. I'm going to move this to the floor so I don't overheat. Actually, I'm going to move it back into the dining room because I just want to bring it in here so I can show you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this disk utility here. I'm going to create a partition. I'm going to create a 6 gigabyte partition, but I'm also going to keep the other partition. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to keep it. That's why I'm backing it up, because I think I'll have to actually format it to do this, like format it entirely. What I'm going to do is I'm going to split the flash drive into smaller pieces. I'm going to have one big one for keeping the data that was already on it on there. Alright, and I'm going to have another smaller one. Oh, that was weird. High pitch. Another smaller one that's going to have the Mac OS X installer on it. So that is what I'm thinking. So let's see how this goes. Bam, and it's all done backing up. So check that out. Whoop, opened it. See it? Oh, it's upside down. 16 gigabytes. That's more than enough space. So let's pop this in and see if what I just did was a waste of time. I do apologize. Basically, if you're wondering how I got here, when I plugged in my flash drive, I clicked on this right here. I clicked this. Oh, right here. Boom. Then I clicked partition. Alright, and then I went and clicked on 2 partitions. I dragged this up to, if I can get it, roughly 6 gigs, although I want it to be exactly 6 gigs. Alright, again, don't hit enter. Boom. I want it to be Mac OS X extended journaled. Why did that just go back down? Alright, fine, I will hit enter. No, I don't want it to be R. Meanie. Alright. Actually, do I want it to be free space? I better check that website. I actually did not. I meant to actually open that website, and I bet now we lost our internet connection. Well, no, I didn't. But I'll pull it up after a little bit. This will be called School. And I guess for now I'll just do that, because that's the closest I can do for now. Apply. partitions that'll be added. Oh, actually, hang on, cancel. I want this to be called it's really awkward to type like that. There we go. That's right, yeah. Hit apply. This partition will be erased. Alright, so it was a good thing I did that. And look at that slider right there. Oh, it's all out of white balance. There. Well, everything's in the way. And just like that, it's done. So, alright, I better pull up that website again, like I meant to earlier, and we'll get to this. Alright, that didn't take long at all to load. Okay. Oh, it took longer than it did before. So, let's go and minimize this, and what am I looking for? Install Esd Dmg. So, let's go and minimize this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my Finder. I've already downloaded this, so that's good. I'm going to go to my Finder. I'm going to go to PCCS, it's iMac. I think that's what I do, and then I go here, Applications. I look for this. I'm going to right click, Show Package Contents. Then I'm going to open up the Contents folder over here. Zoom on this. So basically how I got here was I right clicked, Show Package Contents. So I'm going to open this. And we're looking for... it's not right away, is it? Let's see. Let me zoom out of this so I can take this look at this again real quick. And then shared support. Alright, there we go. So, come on. Shared support. Alright, here it is. Install Esd.dmg. What you're supposed to do is double click it. What that'll do is mount it. It says it's opening it, but I believe it's actually just mounting it. So let's give it a little bit of time. Yeah, it is mounting it because that's a disk image. So it's taking a little while to do that. Alright, if you see right over here, you've got a new icon. Alright, so now we just have to figure out what to do with this icon. Mac OS X install ESD. So, I think I know what we're supposed to do here, but let me just double check. So I have to open up disk utility, go to erase, and I believe okay, let's see, let's open up disk utility. Alright, let's go to the one that I want, erase, and what do I want to do? Oh, I've seen that menu before. I've seen that. Oh, you go to restore. Oh, wait. Yeah, you set it to OS X in a journal, which this is. Alright, so what they actually want you to do, let me zoom in here, is once you've got your flash drive formatted, or if you partition your flash drive and have one of the things formatted to Mac OS X Extended Journal right there, which I've already done, you want to go to the Restore tab, and what you do is you click on Source, alright, and you go to your desktop, which I'm in, and you look for... where is it? I want that. Let me see. Oops, sorry. You click on that, drag the... oh, what you do is actually you drag it in. Alright, that makes sense. Cancel. So, what I'm going to do, I'm sorry if this is like making you sick or anything, I'm going to move... I'm going to run out of room. Nope, right there. And the destination, I'm going to take this and drag it here. Erase destination, restore. Go. Oh, gotta enter my password. Right. Zoom out and wait. Oh, actually there's a little progress bar right down here. Copying blocks. That sounds like Minecraft. Estimated time calculating. It's not sure yet. It's trying to get everything prepared for doing this. So 34 minutes? No, it shouldn't take 34 minutes. Are you crazy? Alright. Guess I'll be back to you guys in 34 minutes. That's ludicrous. Just about done. Check this out. Just 2 minutes left. Just verifying or something, which is cool. So just trying to make sure everything went well, I guess. 1 minute. Excitement. After this we gotta test it. Ooh, look, it's starting to really fly along. Yep, look at that. Just get on those last few pixels. And look, it's turned into a little scrolly thing. And it's done. It is done. So, what we need to do now is this. We're going to shut down. Alright, we're going to shut down. Whoa, the whole screen looks blue. Alright, now you can see my lovely bed. Now what I'm going to do, I was thinking, actually, what I'm going to go and do here is test it. So, holding down Alt, alright? Alt key is also called the Option key. I know you probably can't see that. Or can you? No, you can't. You can only see part of my keyboard. Again, this is a wire. Let me make sure that's still plugged in. Although I guess it kind of pulls on that cable a little bit there. Alright, Alt, held down. Alt, Option, you know, whatever. I was a bored PC user, so I still call it Alt. Holding down Alt. Holding down Alt. And what we're going to do is wait for this thing to pair. Well, we could use the keyboard like that, I guess. And here it goes. As you can see, maybe flash drive's blinking away down there. Just give it just a little bit of time. See if it works. Let's see, flash drive's blinking slowly now. The screen got brighter. That's weird. Alright. Ooh. Please don't be too graphically intensive. Oh goodness, we have to click. English. What the heck? I don't want to reinstall it. What? So, I want to install it to a disk. Why is it insisting that I do something different? Can I just click continue? No? I just want to reinstall Esd Dmg. I agree. I'm not going to use it wrongly. Macintosh HD. Let's just do it. Alright, there's no reason not to. So hopefully it doesn't crash. It actually shouldn't, because the graphics card, at least to my knowledge, is still robust enough to where it can, you know, if you actually intentionally try to crash it, you know, you literally have to try to crash it. Or sort of. I mean, you know, it's a little bit more fragile, but whatever. What? Only 7 minutes? Is that true? I don't know if you can zoom in, but only, it says right there, only 7 minutes. Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. It says right here it's preparing to install. Excuse me. So, shouldn't take that long. And after that, it will reboot. So, excuse me, and they'll actually install. So, alright, that sounds cool. Oh, okay. Thought it went up in time. Thought it said 8 minutes now. Ugh. Okay, about a minute remaining. It's getting pretty close to being prepared. And then it will install. That, I don't know how long that could take. That could take, rough guess, from what I've seen, let's see, it took, well, I think it took SpeedDog138, because he's the most recent, you know, well, he did OS X Lion, this is Mountain Lion. Being that this is an install from Snow Leopard to Mountain Lion, that's kind of a big jump, because I'm skipping over Lion. I'm going to say probably minimum 20 minutes, maximum an hour. Alright? It's within there. If I had to be a pinpoint, 45 minutes. And I think that is in the middle. No, that's a little bit over half point, I think. So 45 minutes is my specific spot. You know, maybe give or take a couple minutes or so, you know, just whatever. But right around there, so it shouldn't take that long. Has that bar moved at all since I turned the camera on? I don't think it has. Interesting. Oh well, we'll give it some more time, and yeah. Starting to close in. 25 seconds remaining. 0 seconds remaining. This is where I'm getting a little nervous. The auto restart. Not going to touch anything. Okay, just going to restart itself. Alright, it's going to automatically boot from the flash drive, okay? So you don't need to touch the keyboard or anything. It's going to do all this stuff automatically. Now, the main things that I'm worried about here, let's get that Apple logo centered, are either the flash drive dying, that's the least of my worries, but if the flash drive dies, which wouldn't surprise me, this is not a brand new flash drive by any means. Did the screen just blink? Did the screen just blink? Do not tell me that just happened. Well, okay. Oh, that scared me. That seriously scared me. I thought that it just crashed. Whew. You guys have no idea how badly that scared me. Wow. That was freaky. Okay, anyway. It's installing now. And about 34 minutes. About 10 minutes less than what I predicted. That's pretty good. But the other thing, obviously, is that scares me is kind of what just happened, you know, or what I thought just happened. This is my biggest worry, is the computer graphics card causing it to crash. But this is pretty low graphic intensity, pretty low graphic intensive. It shouldn't have too much of an issue here, but I would assume, I would say we're going to be successful. I installed Snow Leopard on this thing back when the graphics card was in much worse condition. I have done, I think, 2 fresh installs of Snow Leopard when this thing, you know, had a really bad graphics card in it. But, you know, now it has a slightly better, yet still bad graphics card, but it's slightly better, which is a good sign. So, anyway. One thing I would like to note is that I think this computer is probably going to be, like, this computer is probably one of the earliest models that can run this. I have a feeling that the cutoff point is 2008 max, and this is a 2008 computer. That's just what I think. So I don't think that this will be able to run the next version of Mac OS X, but we'll see. We will see. I'm really looking forward to using this operating system, so yeah. I mean, you know, Mac OS X's Mountain Lion is pretty cool OS in my opinion. I am really looking forward to playing around with it. Even if I have to do it in safe mode, it's still going to be awesome to play around with. So that's going to be sweet. Okay, so just sort of kill time. I'm actually in the other room watching SpeedDog138's install of Lion, just to kill time while this is happening. But he did make an important mention, and I wanted to mention it here, because obviously as you can see, my iMac appears to be turned off. But he mentioned that this will still happen. And as you can see, it does still happen. Don't worry, it's not like it's turned off or anything, although the flash drive activity light is not blinking, which worries me. But check this out. Take the mouse or the trackpad here, just move it. So just move, well, alright, this is a little freaky. It's gonna click. There. As you can see, it's actually still working. It's got about 20 minutes left, so yep. Just keep that in mind, that your computer will shut the screen off every so often. That's mostly just to conserve power. So it's good if you're on a laptop, but that's also good if you're on a desktop, because, you know, I don't know. Anyways, sounds good. So I'll be back to you guys whenever this thing is about done. Hopefully, I'll catch it before it's done. That's been a worry. Last time I checked on this computer, the progress bar was right here, around there-ish, and it said 14 minutes remaining, but it's actually gone backwards, and it now says 19 minutes remaining. Not sure what that's all about. I hope it didn't find a conflict or anything. We'll see. That's a bit of a worry. I'm not gonna lie. I'd like for this thing to work, so let's see what happens. Okay, this is almost done. Less than a minute remaining. Glad I came back here when I did. So give it just a little bit more time. Alright, I guess while we're waiting for it to finish here, I'm gonna mention this. I'm really worried now. Look, it's about done. I'm really worried about the initial setup process. Once when I was doing a reinstall of OS 10.6 Snow Leopard, during the you know, got through the welcome video and such, which unfortunately doesn't really happen in OS 10 Lion. It's not Mountain Lion anymore. Kind of took that out in OS 10 Lion, which is a bit of a shame. But what I'm really worried about is, you know, it maybe not getting through that, or it crashing right when the OS, you know, when the OS is trying to load. That would be awful. So just sort of clench your teeth as you're doing it. It's almost done. I mean, it's literally, there's no more space right there. There's literally no more gray pixels there. So it's really freaking close to being done. Excuse me. Alright, restart. I'm pretty freaked out. Look at that nice background. Oh, we had a big little pinwheel there. Alright. Don't touch anything again. Oh, I guess I could have tried booting in safe mode there. I wonder if that would have worked. The Apple logo looks darker. I think they darkened the Apple logo. In fact, it really looks dark on the camera. Alright. Come on, baby. Do it. I'm really worried. I'm scared to death of this. I don't want this thing to crash. I'll have to take my picture quickly, because that's when it crashed on me when I was doing it before, but I think it'll be fine. We'll just fly through it really quickly. Actually, do we even need to set it up? Because, well, I think we do. Alright, here we go. Come on. And Magic Trackpad pair up quickly. You're gonna be the thing that slows us down, huh? Alright, Magic Trackpad. Let's do this. Pair. Pair. Please. Fair. The green light isn't coming on. Oh, look. Are we already done? Because we got this little user login screen here. Here we go. Alright, let's click my username. Bam. Let's log it in real quick. Oh, pinwheel. That scares me. I just don't like how it's doing the pinwheel thing, but it's in the regular boot up mode. It's like I'm... come on. Come on. Ooh, it kept my background. That's nice. Whoa. Aw, snap. Look at that. The dock does look a little different. it just looks a little bit fogged. It has like a fog reflection to it. I really like that. And let's see. Yes! Launch pad. Oh, whoa, what did we just do there? Oh, 3-finger swipe, you do that. Whoa, that is so cool. Oh my goodness. My magic trackpad just got so much more useful. 4-finger swipe down, 4-finger swipe up. It doesn't seem to do anything anymore. Whoops. Alright, just real quickly, let's pop open system preferences. Because I've been dying. This is like, I've been dying to see this. Trackpad settings. Look at this, more gestures. Can we like create a gesture? Seems like that's a feature. Mission control, how does mission control work? Swipe up with 3 fingers. Sweet. Alright, what about activate expose? Activate expose? Yeah. Swipe down with 3 fingers. What? Expose is still there. I seriously thought they got rid of that. That is weird. I'm not gonna lie, that's weird. Launchpad, pinch with thumb and 3... Oh, thumb and 3 fingers! Oh, that is so much easier than what I was trying to do before. Like doing like a 4-finger pinch like that. I mean, it still works, sort of, but it's really finicky. That's a lot easier. Show desktop, spread with thumb and 3 fingers. Okay, boom. Guys, this is awesome. Let's get that. Let's get that. Oh, is there a... Oh my goodness, guys, I'm freaking out. This is awesome. I want to get that. Oh. Oh, natural scrolling. Natural scrolling. Gotta get used to that. I wanted to train myself with that, but... Oh, yeah. That is perfect. Okay, I want to play with the mouse now. I want to see what I can do with the mouse. Guys, I'm going to have to play around with this. I'm probably going to actually need to set this to safe mode because I'm scared I'm going to crash it. But here we go. I've got my magic mouse on and it's ready to pair. Just clicked it. So, here we go. I want to see more let's see. Smart zoom. Double tap with 1 finger. Secondary click. Click on right side. Yeah, that's what we're used to. Well, this scrolls a lot faster. This track's a lot faster. That's nice. Scroll direction natural. Yeah, that's what we want. I'm gonna play around with that. Again, it seems really restricted. Like, you know, it's got like mission control and full screen apps and switch between pages, you know. That's it. That's your lot. You know, that's 6 things, you know. 1, 2, 3, you know, 4, 5, 6. So I can really see a market for the Magic Trackpad. Because look at this. You've got all of this, and all of this. What's this? What? Oh, hang on. Oh, wait, what is it? How does that work? So, I hold it. I'm really confused with that. Oh, wait, it's not even turned on. Derp. Look up, tap with 3 fingers. Oh. That's cool. Secondary click. Click or tap with 2 fingers. Tap to click. 1 finger. Pinch with 2 fingers. Smart zoom. Double tap with 2 fingers. Yeah, rotate. Guys, I don't regret this update at all. I am so excited. FaceTime, messages, notes. See what we got in here. Doesn't look like much else. But what I'm really excited about is who's that? What is that? What did I just do there? Yeah, mission control. That's not expose. What is that? Seriously, I thought that was like activate. Yeah, that was that's. Why did it like make it go away? Oh, because I had finder and focus. Haha, funny. Lols. Anyway, that's really cool. I'm really excited. I'm gonna have to play around with this. So yeah, Expose is not dead. I thought Expose was dead. Well, okay, Expose is a little different. It looks like it doesn't really. What's the point of that? Seriously, it just. I don't know. I'm doing something wrong. But that's what they really want you to do. Here you can create a new desktop. Boom. Completely new desktop. You can switch between them. Wow, that natural zoom is weird. That natural zoom is, or that natural scrolling is weird. I didn't think it would be affected side to side. And look, what I just did there, watch. Take 3 fingers initially and scroll, but you can just lift up and use 1 finger. And keep doing it. That's really cool. And here's launch pad. Boom. Back out. So back out. It's a little finicky. I still have to get used to backing out. Let's see. Again, pinch up again to show the desktop. Pinch in to bring everything back. Let's see. What is it? It's another one. App switching. Can we still do that? App switching doesn't seem to work. So I don't know about that. I guess honestly Launchpad, or if I can get it to, I'm gonna have to turn that expose feature off, because that expose feature is just useless to me. It doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, app expose. Look at that, there's a little drop down menu. But yeah, mission control, you swipe up with that. Yeah, I think that is probably what they're going after. But that is so cool. This is a really cool update, guys. I love this OS. Wow, I could seriously, this video is way longer than I ever intended it to be. This one segment is like 6.5 minutes long. I'm just like giddy, and it's running really smoothly for a 2008 computer. I mean, look, let's open up a more, what is that? You know what? Let's go and kill that for now. And alright, we'll just hit allow for now. Whatever. What was it that was, yeah, open up a, Google Chrome. It was first launch, but it might take a little while. Actually, I think that was fewer bounces than before, and ooh, nice animation. I don't know if I'll get that in safe mode. Look, full screen. Boom. Back out of full screen. Oh, what was that? I don't know what that was. But, oh yeah, here we go. Back out of full screen. Whoosh. Let's see. You know what I need to do? I need to get a new keyboard, because this keyboard's outdated. I can still do it with the keyboard, though. The app switching. Command tab. I don't know how to do app switching with, this. Three-finger drag. Turn that on. I don't know how that works. I'm kind of confused about that. Alright guys, I'm gonna go and kill the video here. This is way too long. I'm just super stoked about this operating system. Now I can't wait to get this computer fixed, because this is like seriously awesome. I mean, like, I haven't even scratched the surface, I don't think, on some of the new things I can do. What's this? Does this seriously support AirPlay? I was wondering. That is AirPlay, isn't it? Oh no, that's display. Oh, we got a Wi-Fi error. Grr. Oh, no we don't. Never mind. What's this? Is it still blip? Yep. Remote, what is, what does front row look like? That was something I was wondering. I just hit menu on my remote. That normally opens up front row. Just wonder if it looks different, or if it even pops up anymore. Let's just wait. I hear the hard drive churning. Give it a little bit of time. I was just wondering if front row still existed. Because, I don't know. It just seemed like a feature Apple would get rid of for some reason. Do I need to click it again? I don't know, that hard drive is really churning. I'm gonna do it one more time. There, I clicked it. Let's just wait. Where's the mouse at? Is it under here? I don't even see it under here. think they killed Front Row, guys. I think they did. I think Front Row is no more. But wow, that's so cool. Check that out. How does this work? Take contacts and calendar. Oh, it just crashed. Okay. You hear that fan spinning up? That's the graphics card fan. I think actually what happened is the graphics card's fan failed. But oh well. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna see if I can boot that up in safe mode a little later. See if I can get it working. So, okay, thanks for watching. Adios.